live on Hurricane Beryl. Hurricane Beryl. Um, here I go. Charge my iPad here. Beep boop. Where's the beep boop? Okay, there it is. We're tracking Hurricane Beryl as it is now entered Barbados and Grenada and has made landfall in Grenada and Barbados and has made landfall in the Lesser Antilles. So, also covering a little bit of severe weather. So, so there is a hurricane warning for Barbados and Grenada issued by the president um, of Barbados and Grenada. So we're gonna first off check off advisory number 12A. Extremely dangerous Beryl enters the southeastern Caribbean. Life-threatening winds and dangerous storm surge conditions continue over the southern Windward Islands. It's near the Windward Islands. Summary of 3 p.m. Eastern or 2 p.m. AST. So it's in 12.8 and 62.3. West is where this hurricane is located. It's about 60 miles, 100 kilometers west northwest of Caraco. 65 miles, 105 kilometers northwest of Grenada. Maximum sustained winds of 150 miles per hour and 240 kilometers per hour. Present movement west northwest or 285 degrees at 20 miles per hour and 31 kilometers an hour. Minimum central pressure 946 MB and 27.94 inches. Watches and warnings. Changes with this advisory. The government of Barbados has discontinued the hurricane warning for the island. I'm still gonna keep it there though. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has discontinued the hurricane warning for Tobago and discontinued a tropical storm warning for Trinidad. A hurricane warning is in effect for Saint Vincent and the Grenadine Islands, Grenada. A hurricane watch is in effect for Jamaica. And a tropical storm warning is in effect for Martinique and Saint Lucia. A tropical storm watch is issued for the south coast of Dominican Republic from Punta Palenque west to the border with Haiti, and south coast of Haiti to the border with the Dominican Republic to Anse de Hanot. The hurricane warning means that hurricane conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area. A hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area. A watch is typically issued 48 hours before the anticipated first occurrence of tropical storm force winds, conditions that make outside preparations difficult or dangerous. A tropical storm warning means that tropical storm conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area within 36 hours. A tropical storm watch means that tropical storm conditions are possible within the watch area, generally within 48 hours. Interests elsewhere in the Lesser Antilles, the Cayman Islands, and the remainder of the northwestern Caribbean should closely monitor the progress of Beryl. Additional watches or warnings may be required tonight or on Tuesday. For storm information specific to your area, please monitor products issued by your National Meteorological Service and the governments of your countries if you're in those areas. Let me fix the bottom. Sulos is good under hurricane. Oh my goodness, this app's so slow, dude. Yep. I'm just fixing the bottom. But if you're in the Cayman Islands, Lesser Antilles, if you're in Cuba, the Lesser Antilles, the Cayman Islands, I would just be aware right now. Beryl is dangerous, and this is coming. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're in Yucatan, if you're uh, um, I'm just looking at it. I'm just trying to find out where this place is that I knew where it was. Yeah, so if you're in Cancun, Yucatan, and if you're in if you're in the Chichen Itza, then those areas you need to monitor your weather conditions because this storm is not going to look pretty. Once it does reach, once it does reach Cancun, though, this storm will be probably a tropical storm instead of a hurricane. Since this storm is trying to impact, this storm will be probably level 2 force once it hits Haiti and the Dominican Republic. So it should weaken on Wednesday to a tropical, no, not tropical, but well, level 3. And it seems like tropical depression 3. I think that storm is dying too. It's over. It just made landfall in Mexico, and it's literally just that storm just fell apart. It only lasted about a day and a few hours, maybe. It died overnight. So discussion and outlook. At 2 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, 1800 UTC, the eye of Hurricane Beryl was located near latitude 12.8 north, longitude 62.3 west. Beryl is moving toward the west-northwest near 20 miles per hour, 31 kilometers an hour. The center of Beryl will move away from the southern Windward Islands tonight and pass quickly west-northwestward during the next few days. On the forest track, the center of Beryl will move across the southeastern and central Caribbean Sea tonight through Wednesday. Maximum sustained winds are near 150 miles per hour, 240 kilometers an hour, with higher gusts. On the forest track, the center of Beryl will move across the southeastern and central Caribbean Sea tonight through Wednesday. Maximum sustained winds are near 150 miles per hour, 240 kilometers an hour. With higher gusts. Beryl is a Category 4 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Fluctuations in strength are likely during the next day or so, but Beryl is expected to remain an extremely dangerous major hurricane as it moves over the eastern Caribbean. Some weakening is expected in the central Caribbean by midweek. The Beryl is forecast to remain a hurricane. Hurricane force winds extend outward up to 40 miles, 65 kilometers from the central, and tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 125 miles, miles, 205 kilometers. The Hawanora International Airport in St. Lucia recently reported sustained winds of 43 miles per hour, 69 kilometers an hour. The minimum central pressure based off aircraft data is 946 millibytes. No, MB, 24.94 inches. Hazards affecting land. Key messages for Beryl can be found in the tropical cyclone discussion under AWIPS header Mayad Kadat 2 and WMO header WTNT42 KNHC. Wind. Hurricane conditions are occurring in the hurricane warning area. Potentially catastrophic wind damage is expected where the core of Beryl is moving through portions of the southern Windward Islands, including Caraco Island, Grenada, and the Grenadine Islands. St. Lucia and the Grenadines. No, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Wind speeds atop and on the windward sides of hills and mountains are often up to 30% stronger than the near surface winds indicated in this advisory, and in some elevated locations could be even greater. Hurricane conditions are possible in the watch area on Jamaica by Wednesday, where a hurricane is expected to make landfall there. Tropical storm conditions are occurring in the tropical storm warning area. Tropical storm conditions are possible within the watch area by Tuesday afternoon for parts of the southern coast of Hispaniola. Storm surge. A life-threatening storm surge will raise water levels by as much as 6 to 9 feet above normal tide levels in the areas of onshore winds near where makes landfall in the hurricane warning area. Near the coast, the surge will be accompanied by large and destructive waves. Rainfall. Hurricane Beryl is expected to produce rainfall totals of 3 to 6 inches across Barbados and the Windward Islands. Though this afternoon, of 36 inches across Barbados and the Windward Islands. Though this afternoon, through this afternoon, localized maxima or max of 10 inches are possible, especially in the Grenadines, Tobago, and Grenada. This rainfall may cause flash flooding in vulnerable areas. For a complete depiction of forecast rainfall and flash flooding associated with Hurricane Beryl, please see the National Weather Service Storm Total Rainfall graphic, available at hurricanes.gov/graphics_at2.shtml?rain QPF. Surf. Large swells generated by Beryl will continue across the Windward and southern Leeward Islands during the next couple of days. Swells are also expected to reach the southern coast of Puerto Rico and Hispaniola late tonight into Tuesday. These swells are expected to cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions. Please consult products from your local weather office. Next advisory. Next complete advisory at 5 p.m. AST. That is 4 p.m. right now, so that's about 2 minutes. So we are going to be waiting for the next update on that. We will be waiting for the next advisory. That will be in 2 minutes. So we're gonna get ready to stream through that. After this stream, we will do NBA Free Agency Day 2. Some updates I want to let you know. Chris Paul has signed a deal with the Spurs, and even more, Tyrese Maxey has signed a 5-year contract with the Philadelphia 76ers. Paul George has signed a 4-year max contract like Tyrese Maxey did with the Philadelphia 76ers. We will let you more about that after this stream. Anyways, back to Hurricane Beryl. We got a bit of a tropical weather discussion right here. Tropical weather discussion for North America, Central America, Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean Sea, northern sections of South America, and Atlantic Ocean to the African coast from equator to 31N. The following information is based off satellite imagery, weather observations, radar, and meteorological analysis. Alright, so Beryl, now a dangerous category 4 hurricane, is centered near 12.4 and 61.3 west at 1/15,000 UTC or 30 nautical miles northeast of Grenada, moving west northwest at 17 kilometers. Estimated minimum central pressure is 956 millibytes. Maximum sustained winds are 120 kilometers with gusts up to 145 kilometers. Or KT, whatever that is. Peak seas are currently around 404, no, not 404, but 44 feet near Grenada. Numerous moderate to scattered strong convection is noted up to 80 nautical miles from the center. Scattered moderate convection is present north of the center across the Leeward Islands. Beryl will continue to move westward to west-northwestward, farther away from the southern Islands, and across the southeastern and central Caribbean Sea for the next few days. Fluctuations in strength are likely during the next day or so, but Beryl is expected to remain extremely dangerous major hurricanes as its core moves through the Windward Islands into the eastern Caribbean. Some weakening is expected in the central Caribbean by midweek. Though Beryl is forecast to remain a hurricane, heavy rainfall and localized flood are expected across the Windward Islands today. Large swells generated by Beryl are expected across Windward and southern Leeward Islands during the next couple of days. Swells are also expected to reach the southern coast of Puerto Rico and Hispaniola in the next day or so. These swells are expected to cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions. Please consult products from your local weather office. The remnants of former tropical depression Chris is centered near 20.2 north, 97.8 west at 1/1500 UTC or 50 nautical miles southwest of Tuxpan, Mexico. Moving west-northwest at 16 kT. Estimated minimum central pressure is 1,007 millibytes. Oh, MB. Maximum sustained winds are 30 kilometers with gusts up to 40 kilometers. Peak seas are currently around 8 foot north of Veracruz. Heavy rainfall will result in areas of flooding and mudslide across higher terrain of the Mexican states of Guanajuato, in Querétaro, and San Luis Potosi today. Please read the latest high seas and offshore weather forecast issued by the National Hurricane Center at website https www.nhc.noaa.gov/text/maya-sfat2.html and https www.nhc.noaa.gov/marine/offshores.php for more detail in the latest Beryl and remedies of Chris. National Hurricane Center Forecast Advisory and Public Advisory. Visit www.hurricanes.gov for more information. Central Tropical Atlantic, Invest AL 96. 1010 area of low pressure related to a tropical wave is located about 1,000 nautical miles southeast of the Windward Islands near 10 N38W. Scattered moderate convection is noted from 08 north to 11 north near 39 west and 41 west. Peak seas are currently around 8 feet near the center. Environmental conditions appear marginally conducive for additional development of the system, and a tropical depression could form by the middle part of this week at the central and western tropical Atlantic. Interest in the lesser Antilles should monitor the progress of the system. This system has a medium chance of tropical cyclone development over the next to 7 days. Please refer to the latest National Hurricane Center Tropical Weather Outlook at www.hurricanes.gov for more detail. Tropical waves. A central Atlantic tropical wave is near 38 west from 50 north southward through AL 96, mentioned in the special feature section, and moving westward at 10 to 15 kilometers, or KT. Widely scattered moderate convection is seen from 06 north to 09 between 09 north between 36 and 38 west. Monsoon through ITCZ. A monsoon trough enters the Atlantic through the Mauritania coast. Just north of Nouakchott through 10 north 30 west. And then west AL 96 to 07 north 49 west. No ITCZ is present based off the latest analysis. Numerous moderate to isolated strong convection is noted south of the trough from 07 north to 11 north between the Guinea and Sierra Leone coast and 23 west, and from 04 north to 08.5 north between 25 and 31 west. Scattered moderate convection is found farther west from 05 north to 09 north between 23 west and 31 west. Widely scattered moderate convection is evident near the western end of the trough from 05 north to 08 north between 42 and 46. The eastern end of the East Pacific monsoon trough is triggering scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms across the Caribbean waters near Costa Rica and Panama. Gulf of Mexico. Please read the special features section for the latest details on the remnants of Chris located inland in Veracruz, Mexico. A surface trough curves southwestward from the Florida Panhandle to just south of New Orleans. Scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms are occurring near and up to 80 nautical miles south of this feature. Another surface trough is causing isolated thunderstorms at the Florida Straits. A modest surface ridge runs westward from the Florida Big Bend area to a 1,018 MB high over northeastern Mexico. Gentle to moderate east to southeast winds or 5 to 8 foot seas exist at the southwestern Gulf, including the Bay of Campeche. Gentle northeast to southeast winds of seas at 2 to 4 feet are noted for the rest of the Gulf. For the forecast, marine conditions will gradually improve in the southwestern Gulf this afternoon in the wake of Chris, with ridging and gentle to moderate winds prevailing across the Gulf through early Thursday. Thereafter, distant Hurricane Beryl, currently moving across the Windward Islands, is forecast to be in northwestern Caribbean on Thursday and then enter the Yucatan Peninsula Friday, moving near 19 north, 88.5 west. Beryl is then expected to move across the Yucatan and enter the Gulf of Mexico Friday afternoon or evening as a tropical storm and reach near 20.5 north, 93 west. Saturday morning. So, yeah. Caribbean Sea. Please read the special features section about the dangerous Hurricane Beryl near the Windward Islands. A surface trough is producing scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms near western Cuba, including waters near the island of Youth. Refer to the tropical waves and monsoon through ITCZ section. Really? Not vacation now? Section for additional convection in the Caribbean Sea. Outside the direct influence of Hurricane Beryl, fresh to strong east-northeast to east-southeast winds and seas at 8 to 14 feet are evident at the northeastern basin. Moderate to fresh with locally strong easterly winds and 6 to 8 feet seas are present at the central basin. Gentle to moderate east-northeast to east-southeast winds and seas of 4 to 6 feet dominate the western basin. Light to gentle winds are 3 to 6 feet seas, and moderate easterly swell prevail near the ABC Islands in Panama. For the forecast, Hurricane Beryl will continue to move west-northwest and across the Windward Islands today, reaching near 13.3 north, 64.1 west this evening and be near 15.6 north, 71.7 west Tuesday evening. Afterward, it will reach near 17.2 north, 79.2 west on Wednesday evening, then inland across the Yucatan Peninsula near 19 north, 88.5 west by Friday morning. Beryl is likely to strengthen slightly through Tuesday morning, then weaken slowly as it moves across the remainder of the Caribbean. A surge of fresh to strong winds and squalls is expected to move across the tropical North Atlantic Tuesday night through Wednesday, then across the eastern and central Caribbean thereafter, associated with an area of low pressure AL96, which has a medium potential for tropical cyclone formation. Atlantic Ocean. Please read the special features section about Invest AL96 in the Central Atlantic. The upper level trough extends westward southwestward from a low near 31 north 57 west across 31 north and 58 west and 27 north and 75 west to the Great Bahama Bank. Widely scattered moderate convection is evident near these features north of 22 north between 52 and 75 west. Scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms are occurring near the central Bahamas and the Great Bahama Bank. Refer to the tropical waves and monsoon through ITCZ sections for additional convection in the in the Atlantic basin. A pronounced surface ridge stretches southwestward from 1,033 MB Azores high across 31 north, 50 west to near the northwest Bahamas. It is supporting gentle to moderate east-northeast to south-southeast winds with 4 to 6 foot seas. North of 25 north between 30 west in the Florida-Georgia coast near the Canary Islands. Fresh Hurricane Beryl is south of the area near 11.8 north and 59.9 west at 5 a.m. Eastern, and is moving west at 17 kilometers. Maximum sustained winds are 105 kilometers with gusts up to 130 kilometers. In the minimum central pressure is 965 millibytes. Beryl is forecast to remain south of the area in the Caribbean Sea. Otherwise, ridging will support gentle to moderate winds and slight to moderate seas. North. Oh God. Stop it. Mainly moderate seas south of 25 north, locally strong north of Puerto Rico and Hispaniola at times. Through the next several days, a decaying cold front may drop south of 31 north Tuesday through Wednesday, potentially stalling and lingering near 29 north, 30 north through the end of the week. Strong north-northeast to northeast winds and of seas of 6 feet dominate near north of 19 north between the northwest Africa coast and fresh northwest and north-northeast winds in 6 to 8 foot seas are noted north of the 10 north between the central Africa coast and 30 west. For the tropical Atlantic from 09 to 20 north between 30 and 55 30 and 55 west, moderate to fresh northeast to east-southeast winds and seas at 6 to 9 feet are seen. Farther west, fresh to strong southeast winds and 10 to 13 foot seas are found north of 10 north between 55 west in the Western Antilles. Gentle to moderate southerly and moonsonal winds with seas at 4 to 7 feet and moderate big swells prevail for the remainder of the Atlantic basin. Florida forecast west of 55 west. Central Atlantic high pressure will extend a ridge southwestward to north of Florida to support gentle to moderate winds and slight to moderate seas north of 25 north, with moderate to fresh trades and mainly moderate seas south of 25 north. Wind and seas will be locally strong north of Puerto Rico and Hispaniola through the next several days as Beryl moves through the area. A decaying cold front may drop south of 31 north Tuesday through Wednesday, potentially stalling and lingering near 29 north and 30 north through the end of the week. Thank you, Chan, for writing all of that. That was definitely hard work. Gotta give a lot of credit to him. I really gotta use the restroom right now, so I'll be right back, and then we'll talk about the new tropical discussion. We'll talk about the new discussion that just got issued. I'm back. Now, before we do that, we only have a little bit of storm. So there is a storm 12 miles east of Ardmore, or 24 miles northwest of Chadron. He's moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Another same storm near that. It's 10 miles southeast of Ardmore, or 25 miles west of Chadron. This is a storm in South Dakota and Nebraska. So for Dawes and Sioux County, Nebraska. This is for Whitney, the Chadron Municipal Airport, in Whitney Lake. And it's moving 30 miles per hour, so it's moving kind of slow. This storm over here for Ulrich, it's gonna hit Ulrich, Hay Canyon, Butte, and Prairie Winds Casino, and the Slim Butte around the time this warning starts through the time it ends. Its hail threat radar indicated. We can get up to one on hail size at most. Quarter size hail here, so that storm is pretty dangerous. Another storm for South Dakota. So yeah, that was for that area. New severe thunderstorm warning for Wyoming. We're gonna cover that. So severe thunderstorm warning for. Oh, found it. Yep, for Wyoming. So this is for Scottsbluff. This is for Scottsbluff, Gearing, Mitchell, Bayard, Tarrytown, Morrow, Minatier, Lake Alice number 2, Scottsbluff County Fairground, Lake Minatier State Recreational Area. So Mel Beta, uh, Lake Alice number 2, Angora, Scottsbluff National Monument, Kilpatrick Lake, Scottsbluff Airport, Lake Alice. In the intersection of Highway 385 and left 62. We had a storm in Wyoming. Oh, it's pretty strong. It looks like it's some heavy rain near Batiste. Damage to vehicles is expected. Not much of this. I mean, little hail. No, the only threat here is hail, not really much wind. The severe thunderstorm warning will remain over mainly rural areas of north central Hot Springs, northern Washakie, and southeastern Park counties, including the following locations: the Badlands Overlook. Large hail damage has been continuous color to ground lightning occurring with the storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. So cloud the ground lightning with that. Do special marine warning. I wonder where this is. Oh, it's near Louisiana. Yeah, we already covered why that was there. Another one for Florida, so it's probably connecting to that too. And another one for Florida on the most common areas. On the most common area you could probably think of when you think of special marine warnings, the Appalachee Bay. So, yep. Mm-hmm. Those are the warnings right now. There are severe weather warnings. Sped 22 minutes since they issued that thing. That they issued. They'll issue another one at 6 o'clock. We're probably not streaming at 6 o'clock, though. They haven't issued it, but yet. Right, new update on some new storms. There is some new development of a monsoon trough. There's one near Costa Rica and Panama. So that's what this discussion new is. That something new is. And I want to look at this hurricane now. Okay, where is it? Right over there, isn't it? Why is it not showing? Yeah, usually what's in those areas in the Lesser Antilles. The Lesser Antilles will consist of countries like Angola, the British Virgin Islands, the American Virgin Islands. It consists of many countries like it consists of French descent martin, the Dutch descent martin, Gustavia. It consists, yeah, that area also consists of, the St. Kitts and Nevis. It consists of Antigua and Barbuda. It consists of Montserrat. It consists of Guadeloupe. It consists of Dominica. It consists of Martinique, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Barbados, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, some of Colombia, Curacao, Aruba, yeah. Yeah, that's really our streams day. So we'll keep you updated on Hurricane Beryl. I'm Uriah Mills, and we will see NBA free agencies.